Lakshyanji, good evening. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please say yes in the chat window. Let others join, then I will cover NetWeb also. NetWeb में ऐड कर लेता हूँ और कोई स्टॉक्स है आपके रडार पे तो वो भी बता दीजिए. I will do the analysis. You can keep on suggesting me the stocks which analysis you want. तो उसका मैं analysis cover कर दूँ. If you can hear me and my voice is audible, please say yes in the chat window so that I can come to know that everything is clear. Chat window so that I can come to know that everything. Let others join because this is an important update I wanted to share about the Indian markets. Once I do that, then I will cover your analysis also and share your stock questions, whatever you have. I will talk about those also. I'm just waiting for another 3-4 people more to join, so we'll start with the stream. Till that time, I'll mark the charts of Nifty, which my analysis is there. जो मैंने last week जो मैंने stream किया था तो उसमें भी cover किया था ये. Still, I was getting requests कि what is the future of Indian markets and what is going to happen. So we'll cover that and thereafter we'll talk about the Indian markets, how they are going to behave, giving you the global scenario, what is developing in Iran, US and Israel war. So if you have joined, please say yes in the chat window so that I can come to know how many members have joined. Lakshyanji, you are there? Good evening, Uja sir. काफी दिनों बाद आए हैं. How are you? I hope my voice is clear and I'm audible because last time these issues were cropping up, so we have changed all these systems now. So I hope I am audible. Okay, thank you for the confirmation, sir. We'll talk about Nifty's future, though future is not very bright. So एक बार इसका बात कर लूँगा and then we will take your stock questions also. Just a 30-minute stream before we go and see India lifting the World Cup and we watch the match because I know everybody is busy and I thought I will give it a try to cover it quickly because tomorrow a good amount of this drop gap down opening is expected tomorrow. So once we see a gap down opening at this happening at this level, we will see a good drop in the Nifty coming. So I wanted to cover that, and once I cover that, then I will take your stock questions and all. In the meantime, you can give me your stock questions in the chat window. I will add them in my watch list so that I cover them subsequently. सर लक्ष्य जी डोंट लूज फेथ इन द मार्केट्स. मार्केट्स में कोविड के टाइम पे भी इससे बुरा फॉल आया था एंड सी व्हाट हैपेंड, वी सॉ वी शेप रिकवरी. सो दीज टाइम्स आर एक्चुअली the times when good investors make money. So those who are sitting on the sidelines, so there's nothing to worry. Markets have always, वो बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में कि इंसान हो या मार्केट दोनों ने ऊपर ही जाना है. So don't worry, Lakshya Jain, the markets will go up. Yes, it is very important which levels to enter and what level to play the markets. अभी देखिए Bitcoin hit $1,23,000 and ये वाला level hit किया 125,000 $1,25,000. So after that, if somebody's entered the market at this place, then I will call him that he was just trying to chase the bait chal. So now, after that, Bitcoin has dropped, and now again we are seeing a reversal in the Bitcoin coming, and maybe we can add somewhere around 51,000 level. So I'm waiting for it to fall to about somewhere around 51, 52K level. because it has broken this crucial zone of support which was there at 73k, and it tried to reclaim that support, but it was not able. It was unable to claim that zone of support, and thereafter again it is now in the bearish trend. Okay, Tata Power, Petronet. I'll keep on adding. NetWeb है, उसके बाद Tata Power. चलो मैं start करता हूँ. Those who have joined will not waste your time. Tata Power. Next is NetWeb. Then is Petronet. Petronet. Okay. चलो करते हैं शुरू. First question was for the NetWeb. Sir, NetWeb, if you see, it has formed a descending triangle pattern type thing which is getting formed. I'll just mark the chart for you so that it is clear to you. See, a descending trend line is getting formed, indicating a bearish trend. We are also seeing a lower high. This is a higher high and then a lower high getting formed. Again a lower low and a lower low getting formed. This zone of support which is there at somewhere around 3000, it becomes a crucial zone of support. This red line which is there, it becomes a crucial zone of support, and the drop in the volumes is there. If you see, the volumes are also dropping along with the price. So there is an increase in the volumes for the stock. Once the price drops, the volumes increase, then that is known as a strong bearish trend. See, there is a rise in volumes, there is also drop in price over here. So once it breaks 3000 levels, the next level for the LNT, this NetWeb will be somewhere around 2800, 2900 levels. So key support area becomes this zone of 3000. If you are holding, you can hold with a stop loss of 3000, and any bounce can be expected from these levels. Okay, then I will cover quickly the second part, which is Tata Power. Tata Power, I have traded extensively in this stock earlier. I'll just clear the drawings. Okay. Again, Tata Power, a good zone of support. I always keep this chart marked because this is one of my best stocks which I hold for long term. So this again zone of support at 343. There is a contraction in the volumes which is happening at these levels. So not much of selling is coming up in these levels. At the lower levels, the selling is not there. Not even the buying is there. So I had marked this chart earlier also, Chanki. If you would have seen, I would have shared it in the students channel also. So sideways movement, if you draw a parallel channel or something kind of thing, that parallel channel is getting formed. Until the time it holds this zone of 343, there is nothing to worry. If it breaks 343, फिर उसके बाद the next zone of support is somewhere around 242 levels. Why? Because this is a long-term zone of support. This is about 1 year back zone of support at 343. Yes, 343 is also a good level to accumulate Tata Power. The valuations are cheap, and keeping in view the previous high of the Tata Power was somewhere around 500 rupees का जो इसने high मारा था. So it is available at a cheaper valuation. But right now I will not suggest anybody to add, because you never know what is going to be the next leg of the market. Both the Indian markets dominated by the global scenario, what is happening abroad. Okay, Petronet, I'll cover Petronet. Is my voice clear? And Chanki, if everything is clear, please say yes, so that I'm also at the same time I'm testing the stream. If my voice is clear and I'm audible and everything is okay, so please say yes in the chat window. Okay, now as always, Chanki ji, my stocks, okay, thank you. My charts are marked. So Petronet, again, I had kept this once, traded this, must have traded this stock. So now again 382, it formed a high of 382 levels. From the high it reversed at this level 382, it reversed. Again it is respecting the 30-day moving average over here. If you see, the 30-day moving average is getting respected. Stock is still holding on to the 30-day moving average. Till the time this scenario sustains or 30-day moving average line stays, I think it is bullish, because the volumes on the fall have risen, but the price has not broken the key support area of somewhere around 280 levels. So a good level to add if you want to add for a long term. Maybe you can add the stock at a little bit of tranches. At 237 is again a major support area for L&T. If this level breaks, the next zone of support is 237. So some bit of addition can be done to the portfolio at present levels. Wait for the 237 level where you can go greedy, right? करते हैं सर निफ्टी कवर. आई थिंक जिसने ज्वाइन करना था कर लिया. लेट्स कवर निफ्टी नाउ. ओके, नाउ निफ्टी एनालिसिस. आई विल जस्ट enlarge the chart so that it is visible to you clearly. Okay, now just see what is happening in Nifty. We broke weekly. Okay, now we have in Nifty, we have broken this key zone of support at somewhere around 25,658 or 25,600 or 25,500 levels, which was, I was always referring to this as a key zone of support in Nifty. Once we have broken this zone of support in Nifty, we were hoping that the Nifty will try to hold at 24,500 levels. Now again Nifty has broken these levels of support over here also. So once the Nifty breaks these levels of support, I expect tomorrow, please mark my words, what do I expect tomorrow? I expect a minus 300 points gap down opening. Gap down opening in Nifty. Why? You see a zone of support which was over here. The day or the weekly low, if we say, it is somewhere around to the daily low is near to the close of the weekly low. So if Nifty has closed at around 24,450, 24,450, I expect a gap down opening somewhere here, and then Nifty will move like this, sideways movement of 24,000, 24,200 or 24,100 sideways movement, and then we will say Nifty moving to 23,270 levels. Yes, I'm not scaring anybody. This becomes the next zone of support. If the global turmoil continues, I further expect a drawdown to 21,700 levels in Nifty. You see the crude prices, 14% crude prices have pumped up. See what has happened to the crude prices in the closing, weekly closing. So once crude hits $100 plus, we will see a drawdown happening in the global markets. We will see the Indian markets also falling suit in those cases. So again, I will just sum it up. 24,000 breaks. We will see 23,270 in Nifty, and once 23,270 breaks, we will see 21,700 levels coming in Nifty. So this is the drawdown which is going to happen in the Nifty in the coming days. So plan accordingly. These are my predictions. These are the levels to watch for. We are presently at 24,500 levels. So कल का 200 to 300 points का gap down मैंने already बता दिया. तो we will close somewhere around 24,100 or 24,200 levels, and then again we'll move sideways for a week or so. And if the global turmoil continues, we will hit 23,270, 23,270 breaks, then we will hit 21,700. This is the place where I will plan to add L&T, with whatever funds I'm left with, L&T. Then I will add, this is not a stock recommendation, I'm just sharing the views which I'll try to add, the stocks which I will try to add. L&T, then Tata Power, Tata Steel, and maybe Reliance Industries, a bit of Reliance Industries, and these are the stocks which I'm looking to add once we hit these levels in the Nifty. Any other questions you want to ask? I'll answer those questions. If you have any questions, please ask. I'll answer those questions. I've already shared my view for the Nifty, which I wanted to give a quick update, and also want to check my streaming software. Okay, thank you everybody. Thanks for joining. And hope India wins and we lift the World Cup. Thank you.